Welcome in. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. I'm Christy Gammon, your doTERRA Wellness Advocate. And as always, so happy to be here with you during this time. We've got a brand new topic today, emotional balance. How can we use our essential oils and other natural solutions to help us keep our emotions, our moods, our feelings in check this time of year? So for some, it's the month of love and everything is just perfect and they're cheerful and happy all the time. Who are these people? I don't know them, but maybe you've bumped into one of them and that just makes you feel even worse. I typically am in my emotions all the time. It doesn't matter what season it is. I'm an emotional person and I feel things very deeply. Sometimes they're my own things, sometimes they belong to other people. It doesn't seem to matter. But most days I'm feeling something on a very deep level. And so my essential oils, along with other natural solutions, are just a real lifeline for me. And so I wanted to share some of my favorites with you today, whether it's the month of love stuff or if you've got winter blues happening, if you're experiencing any low vibrational, lower range moods, then I have some tools to help you lift you up out of that so you can experience life and joy more to the full. So first up, just a range of things that you can do that don't involve essential oils. Number one recommendation is to get outside. I'm so excited. I was just looking over the weather forecast between now and the end of the month. And here in central Ohio, where I live, I'm seeing several days in the 50 degrees and up category. And so like 55, 58, there's a little bit of rain sprinkled in, but yesterday and today, yesterday we were close to 50. Today we're going, I believe, up to 58, I think it is. Very exciting. And we have sunshine. And so 2 days in a row to have sunshine in central Ohio in either the fall, winter, or spring, I always equate to seeing a unicorn. So I have a lot of good energy just because the sun is out today. And I don't know if you have a pet, if you have a kid, if you have any excuse to get outside, run an errand, go somewhere, or just stand on your front porch or in your backyard for a few moments. And you can do all of these things at the same time. So if you're standing on the ground, ground your feet to the earth. You may not want to take shoes and socks off this time of year. I get that. But if you've got a grassy area, that's even a little bit better than just standing on the concrete. But anywhere you can get to on the ground with maybe the least amount of stuff between your foot and that ground, and just absorb the natural energy of the earth. That's very grounding and very balancing. So if you're feeling some stress or anxiety, that can really help bring you down from those kinds of emotions. And then just while you're out there, take in the free vitamin D, get that sunshine in, breathe the oxygen, the fresh air, and practice deep breathing while you're at it. So I always recommend 3 to 5 seconds on your inhale, hold for an equal length of time, and then exhale for an equal length of time. And then better yet, if you're already practicing your deep breathing, then let's introduce some essential oils. I just want to talk about 2 categories of oils. First up is your emotional aromatherapy blends. These are just a beautiful collection. I've got my 5 milliliter collection here. These are bottles, so these go really well with just throwing one in a bag. So you can open it up and just breathe it right out of the bottle. We all have our own built-in diffusers. I've picked Cheer, so you can always add a drop or 2 to the palms, rub that together, and breathe it in. There's your own personal built-in diffuser. Since we do have a little sunshine today, I'm going to resist rubbing this all over my neck and skin, but I am going to put some in my ponytail, and so that my hair can kind of act like a natural diffuser. That is amazing. So all 6 of these oils, let me run through the names of the oils for you. We have cheer, console, forgive, motivate, passion, and peace. 6 very distinct, very unique fragrances, all really different. So based on your mood, your need, what smells good to you, you have 6 to choose from. They also cover a full spectrum of emotions, and their names give away what they're good for. So I'll read those again: cheer, console, forgive, motivate, passion, and peace. So some are there to bring you up, some are there to help ease you down and relax. So full service in these. When they were originally launched, doTERRA ran a beautiful study at an integrated oncology clinic. And so they were using both natural solutions as well as Western medicine prescriptions. And so they were open to a test on these essential oils, and they brought them in. They didn't introduce them to patients first off, but they introduced them to the nursing staff and said, would you be willing to test these over the next 7 weeks? And they said yes. And so inside the nurses' break room, they, for the first week, did not do anything and just did a baseline survey of where everybody was feeling with their emotions. And then weeks 2 through 7, they tested one essential oil at a time, diffusing them in the nurses' break room. And over the course of those next 6 weeks, as each oil was tested, every single one of them proved to be statistically significant with raising positive emotions and lowering negative emotions. And I know I like to think about our nurses and all they've been through. Now, this study was done pre-COVID and all of that stuff, but still, thinking of our nurses and just how facilities can be understaffed and over busy, and these people can be underpaid, they can be really stressed, and then put on top of it, if you're in an oncology clinic, you're also being exposed to regular serious illness and death. And so just your day-to-day work environment is maybe a little more stressful than someone who's delivering babies or just in a general wing of a hospital. So I think about just the overwhelming emotional load on these nurses and the fact that all 6 of these oils was able to help. So every week for the 6 weeks where they surveyed the nurses and had them answer open-ended questions about their emotional balance, all 6 oils were shown to raise positive emotions and lower negative emotions. And so if they can be helpful to that population, then for people like you and me at home, other types of jobs, we can surely count on these oils to help meet our emotional needs. So they come as a set, like I'm showing you here, in the 5 milliliter bottles, or they also come in 10 milliliter touch rollers. And so you can get them as the full set in the 5 mil or the 10 mil, or you can get them individually in either the 5 mil or the 10 mil. So lots of different ways to add these oils to your collection. And then I also just wanted to highlight all citrus oils. Just make it really simple for yourself. I already mentioned just breathing the oil right out of the bottle, maybe putting some in your hands and breathing it in, or adding some to a diffuser. When you're dealing with emotional issues, the quickest way to move the needle is aromatically. And that's because the olfactory system is connected to the spot in the brain that regulates your emotions. And so when you breathe something in addition to cycling throughout the body, it's also a very quick way to treat any issue in the body. It does take a little more time to circulate through the entire body, but it goes directly to the brain and touches that emotional center in the brain. So it's just a really quick, easy way to regulate mood and emotions. And so I'm all about ease. Our citrus oils are some of the most cost-effective natural medicines that you can add to your cabinet at home. And so any citrus oil that you grab that you already have is going to be uplifting to your mood. It's going to give you a boost of energy, and it's also going to be detoxifying to the body and cleansing in your environment to any surfaces. You can incorporate them in your green cleaning. And as we head into spring, if you want to start getting those citrus oils out and cleaning, all the better. That acts as a huge diffuser in your home as well. I love to use just a microfiber cloth with a little bit of coconut oil for a base, and then a couple drops of my essential oil, and just run that cloth all over the wood furniture in my living room, and it smells fantastic. So in addition to polishing the furniture and just removing dust and cleaning those spaces, you're also creating this amazing atmosphere with whichever citrus oil you want to choose. Lemon and lime are some of my go-tos. And then I also wanted to highlight, we have an amazing opportunity this month. If you've already placed an order, you'll probably see before the end of the month a chance to top up. You can place a second order that will just help you hit the total of 200 PV. Or if you haven't ordered yet for this month and you want to do a 200 PV order, then you're going to get 4 citrus oils for free. And those are grapefruit, clementine, wild orange, and tangerine. And I just especially like to highlight clementine because it's not an oil that we're able to purchase on a regular basis. So it's considered an exclusive. And this is one of the ways that you have, whenever the mood moves doTERRA, to offer it out to us. This is your chance to add it to your collection. And this month you're going to get it for free. And so those would be 4 amazing citrus oils to have during this time of year. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this has been helpful. As always, reach out if you have specific questions about how to balance your mood or emotions this month or anytime. And if you have any other questions, I'd love to hear from you on those as well. In the meantime, I will see you back here next week. And as always, here's to your continued health and wellness. Take care and have an amazing day.